Gods Unchained finally leaked all the new set, Dread Awakening, and today I will make a tier list for each different god, ranking all the cards of the new set. I will make a video tier list for each different god, so it will be easier for you to check the god you want to see. There will be the playlist with all the video right there, and guys, in each one of these different videos, I will even give away a pack of the new set, so remember to drop a like and comment saying your favorite card for that god in each different videos. So be sure to enter in all those giveaways. And now let's jump into the Magic tier list. Jump now into the Magic tier list. So the first card is Blind Sage, 4 mana, 6/6, so really a big body for the mana. After you cast a spell, remove can't attack, at the end of your turn gain can't attack. So essentially this card can't attack, but if you use the spell in that turn, it can attack. This card is... so for sure it doesn't see play in any mage, if not card draw mage. Although in card draw mage you can really push a lot of damage, and is a card that people have to kill pretty fast, because if not, it's 6 damage every turn, because in Card Draw Mage you use a spell every turn. Even in Card Draw Mage, 4 mana is a lot of mana to use. I don't know, I think this card though can really see play in Card Draw Mage, even more in the cheapy Card Draw Mage that probably don't have all the card. I think this card is like Bido, like not Tiger, because yeah, literally just see play in Card Draw Mage. Probably B+ though, because in Card Draw Mage is actually solid. 2 mana, 0/6, writing on the wall. Frontline can't attack, so it's a frontline. Roar, give an enemy creature can't attack. Afterlife, remove can't attack. This card actually in Control Mage is actually pretty good, because versus an aggro you put a tier 6 frontline and you even make useless another creature of them because you put a can't attack. So it can really slow them down for you to reach like card like Shaped Blast, Unbound Flames and so on. Will this card see play, to be honest? I don't know. I think it's not bad. Like in Control Mage, it can get C plane. In card draw instead, I mean the effect is still, like, this is actually a solid card, but I don't know. I think it's B, like it's not so good, but it's not bad. Like you can literally play this even in card draw Mage, or even in some combo. I don't know. Probably not in combo, just because majority of combo are with Lost in Depth. So this card kind of wrecked that. Yeah, it's B. Like it's not so bad, to be honest. 2 mana, Peer Within. For C5, Dread Touched, draw cards equal to the sacrificed creature mana cost. So you foresee a lot, and draw card equal to the sacrificed creature mana cost. So I don't know, I just don't like the Dread Touched effect that are not really good, because like how many times you will have card to sacrifice? So for sure you don't play this in Control Mage, to be honest, in my opinion, because you don't have just cards of sacrifice. In card draw though, like you can probably stick this card, like stick some creature, then sacrifice them and draw. Probably you play this in card draw. I don't know. I will say that this card, Peer Within, is oh, this is a mystery. Sorry guys. So this is a mystery actually, because there is not in the list. Oh no, is there? Sorry, it's not a mystery. So I will say B-. If it works well, this card actually can be broken, because you can draw a lot and foresee a lot. Oh, actually this card in even in combo, this card in like combo for Stormfield. Oh, this can be really good. For C5, you draw, sacrificing creature. So, I will say B-, because I'm not sure this card will work, and if it doesn't work really well, it's pretty bad. But if it can work really well, like in a combo, and like it can really be problematic. 4 mana, Elderych Gaze, deal 12 damage to a creature if it destroys Obliterate. This card is really good, to be honest. 4 mana, deal 12, and you can even obliterate it. It's not crazy because it's still a 4 mana for single creature. But it's probably one of the best removal single that Magic has for that mana, so... Elderych Gaze is probably A-, probably even B+, like I'm not joking. Like I don't think it's broken, because it's still one creature. Like 4 mana you kill a creature, but... like you have 5 mana, you transform a creature. Is that so different? Like 1 mana, Pet of Magic, and it doesn't even see play, the Ratify. So actually probably I should put this at B. Yeah, let's put this at B, like B+, like I'm not joking. Pet of Magic, delve a magic spell with your mana cost equal to your current unspent mana. I think this card is just trash. Like, you delve a card of your unspent mana? That's just so weird. You just play a better card, to be honest. 2 mana, Vivid Imagination, delve a magic spell twice. So this is just the better version of this one instead, essentially. Do you play these? Because actually, Magic has all pretty solid spell, the majority, and Delve 2 is like a better cram because you delve, but you cram, you draw, so the spell of your deck are literally better because, yes, but delving is good for even adapt to the gameplay. I think this card is actually pretty solid. I don't think it's broken though, because it's still random cards that you delve, so you can low roll. Vivid Imagination, I think though is pretty good. Like I can see that card getting played even in card or Magic, to be honest, because you 2 mana draw 2 essentially. 4 mana, where at 2/4 after another creature survives damage, transform it into a 1/1 rat. This card is not bad, to be honest. Because with people you can combo this with like a tracking bolt and transform all your opponent board into a rat, or you can combo this with they got power and this a ratify, but it's infinite ratify as long as they don't kill this. But it's not broken because it's 4 mana. If it was 3 mana would have been really broken. 4 mana is pretty hard to pull off. I think it's B plus even this, like to be honest, is actually just B. Like I don't know if this will see play because it's just so hard to pull off with that mana. Probably even B minus. Let's go with that. Lab Specimen, this is a token I think, so... oh, it's not a token? Oh, it's literally a card, 3 mana, 5/5 with Blitz. At the end of each turn, take 1 damage. So even your turn, it take already 1 damage, and even your opponent. So most likely this card will kill 1 card and then dies. Although it's a 3 mana, 5 damage. Is this good? No. I think it's pretty average, because it's 3 mana for 5 damage. Magic has 2 mana for 4 damage. Now 4 mana for 12 damage. Is 3 mana for 5 damage good? I don't know, like it can be good probably because versus an aggro you can probably summon this, kill 1 creature with 2 strength, and then this one will survive to your next turn because it would take another damage, so it goes to 2 health, then another damage into their turn and goes to 1 health. At the same time, I don't think this card is good. I think it's actually B minus. Actually, let's go even on C plus. I think it's pretty bad. Forbidden Knowledge. Unlock a mana lock, uncover Elderych Mystery. So guys, for who doesn't know, it's the first card Elderych Mystery, so I will tell you what is Elderych Mystery. Elderych Mystery, essentially you will have 3 cards, 3 magic spells that we will see after, that you delve of, first of all, of common rarity. Then when you pick one, in the one you pick, the next time you uncover Elderych Mystery, so the second time, you will have the 2 Elderych Mystery you didn't pick, and where there is the one you picked, there will be a thing for rise up the rarity, so go to the rare Elderych Mystery, and so on. So this card essentially is unlock mana lock and get a mystery. Is it good? It's decent. I think it's B. Like it's not bad. It's not unplayable. You probably can play this in Elderych Mystery deck, although it's not so good. Derek Blast, deal 2 damage to a creature if it's destroyed. Uncover Elderych Mystery. This is just a better card, to be honest, because you deal 2 damage, so you deal with the board. You can kill a lot of aggro creature, aggro light, aggro war, even with the god power, so it's pretty easy to get even the mystery and kill 1 card. So I think this card is actually A, probably A minus, because it's still not super easy to kill a creature with 2, but still pretty solid. Knowing Descendants, 5 mana, draw 3 card. If you are holding a rare or better Elderych Mystery, refresh 3 mana. So 5 mana, you draw 3. If you're holding a rare or better Elderych Mystery, you have a refresh 3 mana. So essentially 2 mana, draw 3. I don't know. I think this card is pretty bad, Knowing Descendants. It's probably not D tier, but it's C. Because like it's a 2 mana, draw 3 if it goes really well, because it's not super easy always to have a rare or better Elderych Mystery. And if not, it's pretty actually hard. Although if you have Elderych Mystery, actually let's go on C plus at least. Like it's probably B minus or C plus, but I gave too many B minus. Actually, yeah, let's give C plus. Ascendant Astrologer, 8 mana, 5/6 frontline protected. With this in your hand, after you play a mystery, reduce this card mana cost by 2. Oof, I think this is really slow, because guys, you will not play actually a lot of mystery, because you will play most likely 1 common, 1 rare. Like it's a bit slow, the mechanic of the mystery. So this card, if you play 2, that is already not super easy, is a 4 mana 5/6 that it starts to get good. If you play 1, is a 6 mana 5/6. To be honest, I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's unplayable in Elderych Mystery. I don't think even it's broken, because it's just pretty hard to pull off. So I would say, yeah, I would say Astrologist B, pretty plain. Actually even B minus. No, B. I don't know, B minus, or something around that, because it's not so amazing. Like, it's pretty slow, it's pretty hard to pull off. Cosmic Witness, 1 mana, 1/3, roar and call Elderych Mystery. Then if you are holding an epic or better Elderych Mystery, gain 2 spell boost. This card is actually pretty good because it's a 1 mana, 1/3, so solid stats for a start. And then you even uncover an Elderych Mystery, so it's literally like getting 1 card more for 1 mana, 1/3, and 1 card more. So this is actually a B+, actually even an A-, to be honest. Cosmic Witness is A-. Like, I think you will for sure play this card in Elderych Mystery, and this is even without keeping in count that if you have an epic, you can even gain spell boost. Plus 2 spell boost, that is really a lot for a 1 mana. You can really make some combo with some damage and so on. Swamp Witch, 4 mana, 4/4, roar. If you're holding an Elderych rare mystery, transform a random enemy creature into a 1/1 rat. So it's a random enemy creature, so I don't really enjoy that. But rare is pretty easy to get, but the fact that it's random, I think, is just make this card a lot worse. Like it's not so good, to be honest, in my opinion. Like, you probably, if you have to play this, you just play Were Rat, to be honest, most of the time. Well, but no, in Elderych Mystery you play this, but it's random. I just don't like this card. I think it's C+, Swamp Witch. Where is Swamp Witch? Yeah, I think it's not better than C+, to be honest. Replicating Ratification. Transform all non-legendary enemy creatures in your opponent board and deck into 1/1 red. So this is actually pretty good. Like, you just destroy your opponent deck. To be honest, this is a win condition. Like, with this card, you win, in my opinion. Although, it's 9 mana, so most of the time you lose. All the 9 mana card I just don't like. Although, if I have to say, the best 9 mana card is probably this one, so I can't really give them D because it's still a really good card on itself. Will this see play? Probably not, to be honest. At the same time, is pretty solid, so I think is Replicating Ratification. I don't know, it can be A as D, to be honest. Let's go like this. Like, if you can reach that, it's really good, but I think it's D, to be honest. Like, you will never play this, in my opinion. Like, it's just, I never reach 9 mana, even with control deck. Like, you're versus a random, you just die before. Easy. You're versus other deck, you just die before 9 mana, so it's pretty useless, but I like it. Like, if you can reach this, you win. 2 mana. Look at the top critic card of your opponent deck, choose any to put on the bottom of their deck, uncover Elderych Mystery. So it's essentially a 2 mana, you get your mystery, and you give a sneak peek, and you can put card in the bottom of their deck. I think it's pretty bad. I don't think you play this card. Can be good versus like some combo, some things like that, but probably it's just better than ramp one at this point. Yeah, I think this card is actually C tier. Like, I don't think you will play this even in Elderych Mystery. 2 mana, do nothing on board, just such a loss of tempo. You don't ramp, you do nothing, literally. I think it's actually C tier, this. Crystal Curator, 4 mana, 3/3, deal 3 damage to a creature. If you're rolling an epic or better, deal 6. This card is really good. 4 mana, 3/3, you deal 3 damage, so most of the time you probably kill a creature and put a 3/3. And if you're holding an epic mystery, you deal 6. I think this card is A tier, probably even A+. Like, it's actually really good. Like, you for sure play double of these in any Elderych Mystery. I don't know if you play even this in CDM. Like, you play this card, you kill a creature, and you put this. Probably not, though, because there are better cards, but it's really good. Spire Chronicle for 2 mana, 2/3 with ward. After this creature attack on your turn, uncover Elderych Mystery. So, this is actually super snowbally, because, like, this is probably one of the best opener for 1 mana with Pip. If you go first, this literally win you the game, because you get first Elderych Mystery, you get second Elderych Mystery, literally snowball a lot. At the same time, if you are behind, this card is really bad. But the potential that has this card, I think, is worth to at least give B+, because, like, literally this card can win games just reaching high Elderych Mystery just with that. So it's pretty decent. And this is a 2/3 with ward. Like, it's pretty sticky. The only problem is if you are already behind in board. So for sure you will play this card like in a deck that want to go fast, like for example in a CDM Elderych, if it's playable CDM Elderych variants, because you are fast, so you will dominate the board, and you can stick this card. Otanda, 4 mana, 4/5. The first time you play a mystery on your turn, uncover Elderych Mystery. Roar, uncover Elderych Mystery. So, you will uncover Elderych Mystery for 4 mana, 4/5, so it's already good, because 4 mana, 4/5, and you draw. And then every time you play an Elderych Mystery, you uncover an Elderych Mystery. So actually it's pretty good. I don't think it's the best legendary of this set, like it's actually pretty bad compared to the other legendary, but not because this card is bad, just because all the legendary in this set are really good. I think this is one of the worst, but it's still like A tier in my opinion, like it's really good, like it's really good actually. Although, how good it is, yeah, I think it's just plain A, not A+, not A-, because it's still pretty good, but yeah, it's not broken. Dread Replicator, and this is though one of the way where you can reach the best Elderych sacrifice for AoE, though, like, you kinda need this true Elderych mystery. 6 mana Dread Replicator 5/5. At the end of your turn, if the top card of your deck is an Atlantean, summon a copy of it. Dread Touched, choose any Atlantean in your deck and put in the top of your deck. So you will summon the first Atlantean. If your top card is an Atlantean, you summon a copy of it. So you for sure play this card in an Atlantean deck. But I actually don't even know if this card make the cut, because it's a 6 mana 5/5. It's pretty slow for every Atlantean deck, because Atlantean deck really want to go fast, and you can break card for this card. And like the purpose of Atlantean deck is just to go wide and stick a Francesca when you can. This card, it doesn't go well with that, because it's just 2 high mana. You can do a big combo with Dread Touched for Echophon at 9 mana, so kill one creature. If you have Echophon, you put Echophon at the top of your deck and summon Echophon at 6 mana. It is a 9 mana creature, so it's really crazy. At the same time, I don't know how many times that would work, because you need a creature, you need Echophon still in your deck, not to draw before. If you draw before, Echophon is a brick. If you draw this before, it's a brick. I think this card, to be honest, will not even get C played, so probably, in my opinion, like, this card can be broken, mostly, in my opinion, at a lower rank, where Echophon can really win a game. But at higher rank, even if you summon Echophon, you probably just ratify an End to War and so on. So I think this card is actually not good as a legendary. I mean, it's still a really solid card, but I think it's probably the only legendary that doesn't go in AS tier, but it goes in B tier, probably B+, though. Like, it's still pretty solid card, but it's not A or S, in my opinion. 3 mana, 3/2, Student of Scales, Roar, Uncover an Elderych Mystery. So it's essentially a 3 mana, 3/2 that you draw a card, you uncover an Elderych Mystery. Is, to be honest, pretty bad at 3 mana 3/2 for uncover an Elderych Mystery, but at the same time, you probably need this for go forward with your mystery. I don't think it's unplayable. I think, though, is one of the best, one of the worst uncover Elderych Mystery card. Probably, though, is a bit better than A of Dark. Like, it's near. Both are pretty bad. You probably don't need to play one of the two for uncover your thingy. So let's put this at B, though. Like, plain B, decent. This is the God Power we will analyze after in the neutral tier list. And let's start with the Elderych Mystery. So, let's start before with the common Elderych Mystery. So the first one is Mortal Insight, 4/3, Dread Touched, draw a card. This mystery is decent, it's not broken, but it's 0 mana, so it's really good when you want to combo with, we will see with AOM, is really good. If you restart to Elderych Mystery, you take this for 0 mana for get a 0 mana spell to use for AOM, essentially. If not, the majority of time you will not take this for Dread Touch and draw a card, to be honest. Other the 2 common is Mortal Rise, 1 mana, summon 2/1 reds, 1/1 reds, Dread Touch. If you Dread Touch, you get a 5/5 lab specimen with Blitz. This is actually really good versus every aggro. Like, it's pretty easy that you get your first mystery, you suck the card you got the mystery with, and you get a 5/5 to trade the board. That is actually the majority of things you will do, like get this card and use it as up versus aggro. Mortal Suffering, 1 mana, deal 1 damage to a random enemy creature. So this is actually good, like this is B plus A. 1 mana, Mortal Suffering, deal 1 damage to a random enemy, repeat, so 2 damage essentially. The touch, deal 2 damage instead, so essentially 4 damage because you still repeat. This card is, to be honest, worse than this one, I would say, the majority of the time. So I would say, yeah, this is B minus probably. So let's go now on the rare Elderych Mysteries. Divine Birth, 3 mana, summon a random 5 mana cost magic creature. So for 3 mana, summon a 5 mana. If you Dread Touch, it is a random 7 mana. That's actually pretty good. Like, for 3 mana, most of the time this will be decent creatures. And the fact is that it's rare is that it's pretty easy even to reach in a, like, a CDM, even like in a creature that is not just Elderych Mystery deck. So you can put a pretty big creature for just 3 mana in like card or magic and so on. So it's really good. I would say this is actually A tier. This is 2 mana, Divine Perception, for C5, Dread Touch, then draw the 3 cards from the bottom of your deck. This is good. This is good, but you have to Dread Touch it, so I would say that it's a bit worse than this one, because this is just more like better on board. This one instead, if you are behind, you can't Dread Touch it, you just foresee, and if you are forward, I mean, you draw 3 cards, so it's not bad, but it's for sure worse than this one. I think this is like B tier. Divine Secret for 1 mana, give your god ward and protected, Dread Touch, heal your god for 5. That's decent. I would say in the same spot as this, like B. The only good thing about this is that it can like save you if you really need like ward, protected, and heal. Versus aggro, this can really help you. And that's the good thing about the mystery, is that those are versatile. Like you can adapt to the gameplay, to what you need. If you want to push with Cardinal Magic, you use this. If you want to save your health with Control Mage, you go with this, and so on. Let's go on the epic. On the epic mystery. 2 mana, Leyland Flow, refresh 2 mana, so 2 mana, refresh 2 mana, literally. Dread Touched, unlock 2, mana lock. I don't think you really need this. I think this is B, like it's not really good, it's not bad, but you probably don't really need that 2 mana lock, because when you are at epic Elderych Mystery, you are pretty far on mana most of the time. Although the 2 mana, refresh 2 mana is really good if you need to like OTK with AOM, so it can be good. 3 mana, Leyline Balance, transform a random enemy creature into a 1/1 rat, Dread Touched, transform all the creature instead. This is crazy, this is A+, near to S, like you literally transform everything into a rat for 3 mana if you have a Dread Touched creature, like a creature to sacrifice. That's probably A+, or just A, but it's really good. Leyline Beam, deal damage to a random enemy creature equal to your unlocked mana gems. So, you deal like 7 damage if you have like a 7 mana gem. Dread Touched, deal the same amount of damage to your opponent god. This is the card you want to reach if you are playing a CDM Elderych Mystery, because this card can literally push like 7-8 damage face to your opponent, and then you can even Pyrrhic this card and get like other 2 times 8-7 damage. So this card is really crazy for a damage deck. I think this card just gets played if you want to reach AOM or a control deck. This card instead is more damage. This card is pretty weird, to be honest. And then we have the last Elderych Mystery, that is Elderych Sacrifice. 0 mana, add a 9/9 Avatar of Magic into your hand. Dread Touched, reduce its mana cost by the mana cost of the sacrificed creature. So essentially, you want for sure to Dread Touched. You don't want a 9 mana, 9/9 Avatar of Magic in your hand. You want to Dread Touched with like a good high mana cost card, like, I don't know, like Otanda probably. Like you want to put you in a way that you can probably OTK your opponent. So yeah, essentially, is this S tier? I don't think though. I don't think. I think actually Elderych Mystery will be good just for the mystery, like Leyline Balance, Leyline Beam, or even Divine Board. AOM is pretty weird because like it's not super easy to do OTK, because it's still a 9 mana AOM or like a 5 mana, but even for 5 mana AOM, you will not OTK your opponent with 5 mana. So yeah, it's pretty weird. But I mean, it's still good. It's like an A tier for sure mystery. This was the tier list. Remember to check the tier list of these 2 other gods, or even check the playlist with all the other tier lists. Tell me what you think about my rating, and I guess see you to the next video.